We are Suftel. We come from Palestine, a quiet and stable unknown country that you've probably never heard of. We develop SMS-based applications for situations like these. This is Beirut in 2006, and this is Palestine in 2009. And you see that even UN personnel are not immune to military checkpoints. We have a lot of restrictions on physical movement in the country where we work. And as a result, we came together as a team and thought, what can we do to help aid agencies and individuals get important information? Even people who ride horses have to submit their IDs at checkpoints. So as you can imagine, man, woman, or beast, your mobility is restricted. What can we do as individuals and as programmers to solve this problem? We came together, we're a group of Palestinian software developers and Canadians, and we said, let's use a technology that's ubiquitous in the region already to help aid agencies and government agencies and universities get the information that they need and share it with each other. This is Ramallah, where we work and live. The illuminated awning there is a cell phone store. That's the only thing that's open at 10 at night in Ramallah, selling cell phone cards. It's the #1 way that Palestinians, and particularly young Palestinians, communicate with each other. And it's also the cheapest way to get information from point to point. So bearing in mind these physical barriers to movement and the fact that mobile technology can be an enabler, we came up with 3 different services. The first is a very simple mass SMS alert system which allows you to send information. The second is a 2-way survey messaging application. And the third is a service that lets you get information about jobs. I'll go through each one of them in a bite-sized format. SMS alerts and surveys, run-of-the-mill, fairly standard, similar to what you see on the Rapid SMS platform, and that's why we're here today, to cooperate and mesh with what Rapid SMS is doing and become part of that community. Interesting, though, is the fact that the platform that we've been using, we have constantly developed in cooperation with users on the ground. One of the main things they told us is we need to be able to manage this entire system from our mobile phones. So through an iterative process, we developed SMS command structures that allow you to manage your groups, send alerts out to different people at different times, and monitor delivery reports, all from your phones. The fact that you can send from one to many when you're on the go, on the ground in places like Gaza or Nablus, is really important. For the survey application, the fact that you can get data directly to a web app that shows you who's responded, when they've responded, and what they've said is really important. When we managed crisis response in Gaza at the start of this year, it was important that people sitting both at UN offices in New York and at UN offices in Jerusalem and in Gaza City could share the same information. So having something that's really high-end and works web-based, but also something that's really direct to beneficiary and works on mobile phones is important as well. Our job service follows the same principle, and basically if you're a student, one of the 8,000 students who uses our service, you sign up from your phone, you answer a series of SMS questions, and you create a little mini CV about yourself that says, here's who I am, here's what skills I have, here's where I can work. And employers at the same time create little SMS job ads that say, we need you here now to do this. Both sets of data uploaded to a central database, and the database system matches the user profiles with each other. We work with 200 employers, we work with 8,000 youth in Palestine. We have an East Africa service as well that has another further 2,000 young people. Again, SMS being the main mode of communication. In a place like this, a refugee camp in Ramallah, it's important to be able to find the right information at the right time. Everybody knows this. The needle in a haystack phenomenon is a challenge that we have to deal with. We try to use basic SMS technology to overcome it. Now, working in the region that we do, and we work in Iraq, and in Somalia, and in Sudan, and in Morocco, in addition to Palestine, there are certain challenges that we found that are unique to the MENA region. And these are things that we'd love to talk about and share with people today. But at the same time, there are fantastic opportunities that are unique to the MENA region. Really high literacy rates, network infrastructure that's improving really quickly, cell phone companies and networks that are willing to work and cooperate, fantastic developers. And so just to sum up, I mean, these are some of the lessons we've learned. We'd love to share and to talk with other folks who work in sub-Saharan Africa to learn what they've learned. Our main lesson is keep it simple, keep it direct to users, involve the users 100%, be creative. It may not look glamorous, but if it works, it gets the job done.